Okay. Excellent. I've got an excellent connection. There we go. Concurrent viewers 0. All right, it should be on my. It should be on my. Is it on my channel? Are you there, Cape?
Yeah, what's up?
Is it on my channel?
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
What is going on? Today we're going to be playing some Soldier on Upward. Really never gets old. And we've got a lot to talk about. We have about 4 years worth of stuff to talk about.
Okay, this is good start. Good start on the Star video. I really like his Pub Soldier gameplay.
I'm not exactly sure where to start, but I think the best place
Good thumbnail for the video.
Thank you. I figured it would be appropriate.
An age-old question.
What happened to the old stir? What happened to late night live commentary? And most importantly, where has he been this whole time?
The answer to that question is not so simple because it really depends on who I'm answering the question for.
That's really stupid. Just tell us what you've been doing.
In terms of how I must answer it. See, maybe you watched my video a year ago, left a comment like this on it, and were really excited for more content, and now you're seeing this video.
How many hours does he have? How many videos does he have? He's got a ton of videos, doesn't he? He's got like a shitload of backlog. Yeah, he's got, I think he's got enough backlog that I'm satiated. I've got to scroll really, really far to get below 500,000. Oh, do any of his videos have... He just runs out. Like, his shittiest video has 600,000 views on it. So he must have deleted the ones that didn't get any views then.
Video in your subscription feed a year later and you have no idea who I am, right? On the other hand, maybe you, I don't know, left one of the other comments on that video, and you have a lot of unrequited pent-up...
Yeah, actually, this is not good. So it's gonna echo. Yeah, it's echoing really bad, right, Cape? Hold on. Fucking tell me... It's echoing really bad, right? There you go. I gotta get professional.
Anger and aggression, and you really need to resolve the ultimate question: what kind of shit vid is this? You used to be gaming. What happened?
So far, this is like a comment react video so far, which is okay, I guess.
And to you,
there's nothing wrong with those. It's just he's not breaking the mold here.
So within both of these completely different perspectives, we actually have the same question, which is, who are you and where have you been?
I don't understand why he feels like it matters. I don't understand why it matters to him that a different person is going to be asking this question. Like, you've been doing stuff. Just what have you been doing?
Thing that comes to mind, I feel like
he's using this as an excuse to do a comment react video, which is really weird.
I should point out is that even before I stopped making videos, for the last 8 or 9 years, I've been on Twitch TV quite consistently, so I haven't been gone.
What's his Twitch? How do you like, am I going to be a content creator, Cape? Am I going to be epic? Oh yeah, this guy's probably a multimillionaire. If he's got 320,000 followers, how many of those are subscribers? Like 1% of that is that 30? No, that's not 32,000. Yeah, 1% of that is
I think that's a stretch.
Is 3,200. Yeah, if 5% of his if 1% of his subscribers or sorry, of his followers subscribe, he gets 16,000. I guess Twitch takes a percent. He's 10K a year or a month off of his subs. And I don't know why this guy's complaining.
I've been accessible the whole time, and a big part of the reason it's taken so long to make this video is because I assumed anyone who actually cared already knew. But yeah, I decided to spend more time on Twitch, which coincided with the release of Overwatch, and I wasn't necessarily completely gone from YouTube because I do have a second YouTube channel that I use to avoid the fanatic frenzy of tribalism here on this one.
So he's complaining about his fans.
And I still uploaded quite a few videos there, haven't been too many in the last year or so, and I'm sure a lot of those fanatic people are actually going to be quite happy to hear that I think the only regret in my whole life is how much time I devoted to Overwatch. I had a lot of hope and expectation.
Is he talking about people that were shitting on him for playing Overwatch? Like, does that get to him? Does he sit at night and think about the people that make fun of him for playing Overwatch?
That game could be great, and everything that I expected that game to be, it will never be. And for a long time, I vocalized a lot of criticisms about it that people just got sick of hearing, that I genuinely thought might lead to some sort of change, and that it could one day be the game that I hoped it would have been from the start.
I don't know what he's saying. He's being really vague.
That was quite naive. Nothing's changed. Now that we're in the future and we can look back, yeah, that was a lot of wasted time on my part. However,
you made thousands of dollars, Star. You're complaining about monetizing playing a video game right now. You're complaining that you were able to use your personality to monetize what most people use as a pointless time sink.
With that said, the first 6 months of Overwatch, the beginning of its life cycle, and
Star makes more in a year, like twice as much in a year as the average American. If you use really conservative numbers on his Twitch.
Deciding to go
and you completely ignore every single cent of YouTube income.
Stream in the first place was not wasted time. That was a great decision because I met a lot of people that I still talk to this day. I met a lot of friends through that community that I'm really grateful I had the opportunity to meet. When you're on YouTube, you feel like you exist in your own bubble. You're the tree in the forest that falls over and nobody hears you. I've seen this to be true as long as I've made videos. Even when I made TF2 videos, the community on Twitch would talk about the TF2 YouTubers like they're trash and just shit talk them all.
Listen, dude, you make bottom feeder content, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But just own it. Just be like, yeah, I make the haha XD stir videos, just like PewDiePie.
All day. And the same was true for Overwatch. Yeah, there were Overwatch YouTubers and people who were on Twitch, like within this community, just didn't interact with them, would bring them up about how they don't like them, and it just always gets left at that. So the takeaway here should be that going to Twitch was a welcoming, friendly...
Why do you care about people on Twitch making fun of haha XD TF2 YouTubers? Like, why is that even on your radar?
Community that I felt involved in and it was nice to take part in. To contrast, my YouTube channel didn't really feel like that. And we'll get back to that, but I think that this links up to the Titan video that I released a year ago.
Dude, what do you mean your YouTube channel didn't feel like that? Or are you talking about the content you created didn't feel like that? Or are you talking about the comments? Because if this guy's coming he's making this video about how his YouTube channel felt, and he's talking about the comments, that's insane to me. That he cares that much about his comments, that his own perception on his own creation is going to be mired by 10-year-olds spamming that he's a faggot for playing Overwatch. That is insane to me.
And last upload, and we can start explaining the contrast of welcoming community versus the mindset that I was in when I even decided to start making that video. And I don't mean to downplay the actual disorder and make this sound like a huge, serious problem, But I would say that I basically have PTSD when it comes to creating.
He's claiming that he's a U.S. Marine. Cape, are you still here? Did Cape disappeared? Cape is gone. Cape has left the building. Where's Discord?
It's just a delay on the stream.
Oh, okay. He's claiming that him creating a YouTube channel is just as bad as getting shot at by Iraqis. Stir underscore feels like he has stepped on a landmine and now is missing half of his leg. He's stepped on an IED.
I think that he's not making
He
that comparison.
literally said that he has PTSD.
The reaction he's gotten has hurt his mental state.
That's not a good thing, Cape. If YouTube can give you PTSD, I don't know what to say, man. That's, I got banned from the UGC, and that's almost, Cape, I have PTSD from Emily calling me a creepy weirdo. I'm a creepy weirdo, and now every time I think about Emily, I get really sad.
YouTube content. The first thing that comes to my mind is all of the negative consequences, all of the stress required in creating it, the deadline, making sure it's good enough, and all of this just balled up negativity. Well,
he needs to go hang sheetrock for a week. I cannot believe that, and what do you mean the deadline? Dude, it's your YouTube channel. If the video's not done, you should be like, hey, video's not done. Yeah. I'll have it done soon. It'll be okay. He's not running a production company. It's not like he's got ad deals. It's not like he's got a customer service department that's going to be screaming at him if he doesn't upload a video. Like, it's just videos. Like if he's upset about his YouTube channel, it's his fault. Like, he did this to himself. He let his YouTube channel worm its way into his own head.
Well, before, I'm gonna make a great fun video and everyone's gonna love it. I have to dig deep to think that that is the reality that I'm working towards. Shit. Hold on, pause to cry real quick. I don't know, that fucking hit.
Oh man, boo-hoo. Aw, I'm really sad. I'm a sad YouTuber. I'm really sad that I played TF2 to become, I earned a 6-figure income playing Overwatch in TF2. That is, man, that's really emotional. I'm having a hard time.
Hit me weird to say that out loud. Which is weird because
we're gonna roll back here.
All of the negative consequences.
He didn't have to upload this video. He didn't his channel was dead or whatever. I say dead. It's got several 100,000 subscribers. I don't think that's dead. But he could have just let it fade into obscurity. Like he's getting off on this. He's putting mental effort into bringing all this up. He could just, if he feels this way about his fucking YouTube channel, then just let it be. But he enjoys being miserable so much that he's wanting to relive all this by uploading this video.
Consequences, all of the stress required in creating it, the deadline, making sure it's good enough, and all of this just balled up negative.
This is all a job. Like you could get this experience anywhere. I'm a sales guy and I'm stressed out about hitting my sales numbers. He's got he plays YouTube, he plays video games for a living, and he laughs with the chat for a living. I don't know.
Activity. Well before, I'm gonna make a great fun video and everyone's gonna love it. I have to dig deep to think that that is the reality that I'm working towards. Shit.
I don't understand Like, what was his like? Was he trying to delude himself? I don't. Maybe he didn't. Maybe yeah. Maybe he didn't understand what a YouTube channel is. Like, I don't know. It's really I don't. I'm having a hard time empathizing with this guy.
Hold on, like, pause to cry real quick. I don't know, that fucking hit me weird to say that out loud.
And he could have edited that, like there's no need to include this part of the video in his video. Like, if he's gonna answer the question, what happened to the old star, he doesn't have to put this in there. Like, he could just edit that out. He'd be like, yeah, I don't need to just show myself crying to 414,000, 414,393 people. Like, we don't need to do that. He's choosing to do that.
Which is weird because I've said it a lot. Which is weird because I've said it a lot of times. I don't know why that time it was different. I had such a fucking goofy tuber tone in the beginning of
Yeah, how many? That's like a week? That's a video a week?
this video. I was even worried how, like, ridiculous I was sounding. So, yeah, every time that I wanted to make a video...
And that's another... This is just a reacting to mean comments video. Like, just ignore that guy. You're making 6 figures. Fuck that guy. This guy probably works at McDonald's.
I would walk away from it. Every time that thought would come up, like, oh, I should make this... No, that's stupid. You shouldn't do that. That it leads to all of these bad things. There's consequences. There's, like, nothing good on the other side of doing this. Which sucks, because...
Yeah, he's just getting off. This isn't even a Star explains what he's been doing. This is just I'm gonna have a little pity party. We're gonna sit in a campfire. We're all gonna feel bad for the YouTuber who will never have to work a job in his life.
I've always... I keep thinking about it because I like making videos. But yeah, it was easy.
Do you, Star? Do you like making videos? It doesn't sound that you like making videos. It really sounds like making videos is really hard. And gosh darn it, golly gee, feel bad for Star because he's making YouTube videos.
Easy to walk away. I had a place to go. I had the welcoming Twitch community where I enjoyed being and there was no pressure. So I could just walk away whenever I want. But every time you walk away from something that you don't want to do or that you're worried about or that you have these feelings for, you just reinforce that those...
I gotta back up. I gotta re-listen to what he said.
That I wanted to make a video, I would walk away from it. Every time that thought would come up, like, oh, I should make this... No, that's stupid. You shouldn't do that.
Okay, listen, Star, buddy. I know that you're old internet, and you've been doing this for way longer than I have, Star. I get it, man. You're a professional. You make a lot more money than I do for a lot less work. Okay, buddy? But I want to give you a tip. Hopefully, Star, you've got your fucking Google alert set up so that whenever someone punches in star underscore, whenever someone does anything about star underscore, you get a little Google alert and you obsessively check your Google alert like Anita Sarkeesian. And hopefully you're watching this live stream with Cape Kid and myself. And you're listening to this. So I'm gonna give you some advice for being on the internet. When someone comments, "Hey, you're a fat retard," don't cry about being a fat retard, because that means that you're letting that person have power over you. And all that you're doing by including these comments in your little YouTube video, your little boohoo pity party YouTube video, is you're letting those people know that by bullying you in the comment section of your own video, they're actually affecting your mental health. That's a really bad idea, Star. You don't want to do that. You really should just ignore those people. Those people probably shouldn't be on your radar.
Leads to all of these bad things. There's consequences. There's, like, nothing good on the other side of doing this. Which sucks because I've always... I keep thinking about it because I like...
You're letting morons on YouTube dictate how you exercise your YouTube channel. I don't know why you're doing that. That's ridiculous. That's like if someone flips me off in traffic, I gotta pull off on the shoulder and pause to have a cry because I'm letting some dickhead in a beat up Honda Civic control my career as a truck driver. That would be ridiculous.
Like making videos. But yeah, it was easy to walk away. I had a place to go. I had the welcoming Twitch community where I enjoyed being and there was no pressure. So I could just walk away whenever I want. But every time you walk away from something that you don't want to do or that you're worried about or that you have these feelings for, you just reinforce that those feelings are real and that you have done your body, good. You've survived it because you avoid.
There's nothing wrong with walking away from There's nothing wrong with walking away from your successful YouTube channel and going on to doing a successful Twitch channel. That's fine. Like just walk away from it and don't dig up its grave to feel bad for yourself.
Avoided it. So I saw that was happening and I said, you know what, I can't let this is ridiculous. I'm gonna make this Titan video. I thought for a while that, I saw the movie and I was like, this would make a good video. And I just kept thinking about it. So like 3 months after I saw it, I finally decided, you know what, I have to sit down and make this video and just push myself through it because I'm gonna feel so much better.
It's a lot, it's traumatic. Sitting down in my office that YouTube ad revenue and then Twitch subs paid for, that's, and then is talking into my shotgun mic or whatever the fuck. That's gonna be a traumatic experience. That's gonna be like someone who did Iraqi freedom thinking about the time that they saw that blowed up kid's face. That's the exact same.
After I'm done with it. Unfortunately, I don't think that was the case. That video got a content ID claim that behind the scenes I tried to resolve for.
Now YouTube is bullying me. Oh, why can't I win?
About 3 months before I posted it, so I finished it, sat around for 3 months. A lot of my initial hype of getting to show it to people had died, and that is something I never had to deal with before, so I just tacked that on, add that on. That's one more thing.
Oh man, we've gone from a mean comment react video to someone complaining about YouTube's copyright system.
I'm gonna have to deal with from now on if I want to make videos. The process of making it as well, I felt like I had to polish the best video I'd ever made.
Yeah, you have to have good production quality on YouTube. Yeah, sorry, dude.
People haven't seen me for a long time, so I'd better show up with...
That's why I'm not a YouTuber, by the way. It'd be really cool if I could strap some GoPros to my truck and record videos of me driving my truck. That'd be really awesome. But I have to have production quality, and I don't know how to do that. So I'm a truck driver and not a YouTuber.
Gifts, and I'd better be worth seeing because I felt like I was going to show up in front of an audience that already didn't like me and didn't care or wanted to see a different video.
Okay, Star, I'm just gonna listen. Like I said, I know you're old, internet. You don't like you. It's not the mean comments. Okay, it's not the content ID. It's not the man bringing you down. It's you not liking you. This is you being self-loathing, and that's fine. People can grapple with character flaws and have a redemption arc, and that it's okay to be fucked up. But it's not okay to complain that no one likes you when you have a YouTube channel with over 700,000 subscribers and you can upload once in a blue moon and get 500,000 views. It's retarded to think that people don't like you. Okay, that's dumb. It's you that does. Here, I'm going to like the video. You've got 69,000 likes. I'm going to like the video. Even I like you, Star, and I think you're a moron. It's not that people don't like you. It's that you don't like you, Star.
Than the one I was making in the first place. So I finished it and I waited 3 months and I got pretty derailed from wanting to return to YouTube, and I guess you could look at that as being a little bit too quick to give up. You know, eventually people would stop talking about TF2 if I just made really good content.
Star, if you made videos about taking a shit in an alley tomorrow, they would get hundreds of thousands of views. If you did a best alleys to shit in series where you went to different cities all around the world and you picked an alleyway to defecate on, they would garner hundreds of thousands of views. All right, you would just shit out, pun intended, 10-minute long videos for the algorithm to consume and spit out at people. You would be successful, okay? And you'd probably want to not look at the comments. So it'd probably be traumatic to you, like I'm someone who survived 9/11. You know, it's the exact same thing. So maybe not read the comments, but Star, buddy, my friend, it'll be okay. Like just make your videos, man. Don't worry about it. Just take a deep breath.
On the most frequent basis that I possibly could. If I just pushed through and kept doing it, eventually it would stick and a lot of people would start seeing it and it would catch on.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean eventually it would catch on? Like are you talking like you want like multiple million views? Like what are you talking about, Star?
However, I don't know, let's just pretend for a moment that I am one of the most popular YouTubers on this whole website, known for creating well-polished content. I sit down and I do that. I accomplish that. How would that go for me?
I'm over here struggling to put up 4 videos a month versus hundreds.
No, we're gonna complain about Video Game Donkey. Video Game Donkey is almost definitely a multimillionaire. Go watch what was it? It was Critical did a video like how much money do I make, and he was very transparent about the level of wealth that he's achieved, and he was very down to earth and just saying this is what I make. Most influencers that have this kind of view, these kinds of view counts, make this much money.
Of other mega channels uploading 30 videos a month. Statistically, I cannot win. I don't even stand a
Video Game Donkey is a multimillionaire. Almost guaranteed.
chance.
I mean, why spend that much time when that's not even what people want to watch? Why
does that matter? What are you talking about, dude? Are you an artist? Okay, are you doing this? Are you making your funny haha videos as some kind of artistic addition to Western society? Like, what are you talking about, dude?
go through that gauntlet of like effort and stress just to get to the end of it and have someone tell you, well, don't worry, Stir, we would have watched anything you made. We're just happy to see content from you. Alright, so then like, why am I—
Dude, people like you fucking retard! You're talking about, you're talking about, oh man, I don't want to make YouTube videos because people are going to be mean to me in the comments. And then now you're saying that even if you did go on to make YouTube videos, people would just say they liked you.
I'm trying so hard because that's true. That's the problem, is that is true. And I know that that's the truth, and that is disappointing to know.
You just said that you know that people are going to say they like you, dude. It's not YouTube that doesn't like you. It's you that doesn't like you.
If we look at it from how I've always made videos, my philosophy was always, I'm going to make the next video I make better than the last video I made.
And yeah, that philosophy has led to a wildly successful YouTube channel. Good job. You earned it.
And eventually,
enjoy your success and stop feeling sorry for yourself.
I got really good at making videos because I always tried to step up.
If Star was making YouTube videos about how he doesn't have to worry about his mortgage because he fucking nailed YouTube in the early years and then went on to create a very successful Twitch channel, I'd be all for it. If he was gloating about his fucking in-ground pool that he paid for, like, that'd be great. I'd be all for it. But instead, he's crying to YouTube about how mean the comments are.
Put up and make the next one a little bit better, to the point that eventually Team Fortress 2 live commentaries became shallow and disappointing and unfulfilling. I just didn't want to do.
Yeah. Sorry, Star. Doing commentary over Team Fortress 2 is a bit of a shallow thing to do. And that's okay. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with PewDiePie screaming over Minecraft. It's a little bit shallow. The thing about it, Star, is that people can all get together and enjoy your mirthful experience, and it brightens their day a little bit to watch Stir be goofy on a video game. It kind of, you know, it's a fun little reprieve from their dark and gloomy existence as a proletariat, and they get to watch you be joyous in your video game, and it's just a brief little moment of sunshine for them. And instead of realizing your place in this equation, you've decided to cherry pick the comments that make you all sad, and turn you into a Korean War veteran to complain about.
Do it anymore. There's nothing there. I could be so much more, but nobody wanted me to be more. There is a blatant hypocrisy in it.
Dude, I mean, I maybe that's true. Maybe that's no one wanted me to be more. I guess so. I think you're projecting a little bit.
An immediate turn in the way the audience was reacting, that they were calling shit I was making lazy. And not because it was lazy, because it wasn't Team Fortress 2. The shit that I made that you liked was always lazy. And if we look at what I showed earlier, Screen Cheat, 1 million views, the laziest video I've ever uploaded. And it is hard to create content that I feel is good and that can beat that benchmark of, well, no, I guess they want lazy shit. I guess they want me to be the guy who...
Why is this a problem for you? Star, it's not YouTube that hates you, it's you that hates you. And I don't know why. I'd really like to sit you down and have a discussion with you as to why you feel so strongly about your YouTube audience. I don't get it. It makes zero sense to me.
Pretends to enjoy Fall Guys, screams at the latest trend, but for me it was TF2. And all these comments showing up, this video can go on forever because you have to dispute every single...
Yeah, this video can go on forever because you're really good at feeling sorry for yourself, Star.
One of these just bizarre perspectives. People that think that I left and started streaming as like a shill and chased the money. Dude, I would have been a millionaire if I just kept making garbage TF2 videos. It's easy, it required no thought, no effort, no soul, and I could just pump them out and you'd watch them, no matter what they were. It didn't matter. I don't know, do I have to keep going down the list? I know there's another perspective of person. Well, you didn't like Overwatch as much as you liked...
Star, it's not YouTube that hates you. It's you that hates you.
TF2, I could tell from watching your streams you weren't having fun, but you never saw me make a TF2 video. For every live commentary that there was on this channel, there were 10 that I recorded and didn't post because they were that. That was always me. It's just you got a vertical slice of, I don't want to listen to all this bullshit. I know you don't. One of the worst videos to work on was What Really Happened. It turned out to be a good video, but it was an all-day grind where both me and Germa felt like everything we were doing was stale. It was super forced, and we were just trying to create something new out of that.
Germa is hilarious. Germa's one of the funniest YouTube channels that I think I've ever seen. Germa's really funny.
Absolutely nothing.
I'm not gonna say anything about you, Star. I know you're feeling really bad. I don't want me to say you're not funny. I'm just pointing out that I don't know. Germa's pretty good.
It was a slog the whole way through. desperate grab at any opportunity to try and be creative, but also it had to be Team Fortress 2. This process started slow, and I don't want to make it sound like being...
You are the only person who believes with any amount of conviction that your YouTube channel has to be Team Fortress 2.
Honest and authentic means mean, but I started off by saying the updates coming out aren't good. I don't like the direction this is going. The developers don't really know what's going on in
Dude, you've got
TF2, and it's...
How many comments are on this video? 15,000 comments. How many comments are in this screenshot?
Started off by saying
Let's
the
back
updates
up.
coming out aren't good. I don't like the direction.
He's got like what, 100? Maybe 150? Probably about 100. So a small fraction of your YouTube audience is saying these things. Why do you care about these people who didn't even bother to put an avatar on their YouTube channel?
Direction this is going. The developers don't really know what's going on in TF2, and it's starting to feel abandoned. But that is insulting the game that everyone here worshipped, and I already saw the sides being taken. I felt completely fake, like just pretending everything was going well all the time, and I feel like, you know, maybe if I said more things would have been fixed. Because a lot of times when I did complain in TF2...
Star, Valve really just would not have given a flying fuck about you complaining about their video game. Sorry, bud. Say sorry, pal.
Eventually, these really weird, specific things I would bring up would actually get changed. That's where the Overwatch journey began, that I thought with that new perspective, you know, okay, I tried being positive all the time, and I saw a game that I loved just start falling to pieces from the beginning of Overwatch, and the developers reached out immediately and were very like, oh, we'll keep in contact and we'll talk. And so I thought, if I can like just bring up problems the game has
I'm gonna throw around my YouTube fame.
From the beginning, maybe we won't see that happen again.
I'm gonna use my YouTube fame to prevent the decline of a video game.
Fucking wrong. Wrong, and it came at
And I couldn't use my YouTube fame.
huge expense to myself. Of all the things I've talked about, I don't
So now I feel like I fought in the rat holes in Vietnam.
like bringing up the most that I started feeling really sick during a certain point in Overwatch streaming. I remember being on the phone with my mom, like laying down on her couch.
I complained to mommy about how being an internet person is hard.
Trying to talk to her, and I would be exhausted from saying 3 words. I like couldn't breathe. And then you know what I did? I got up and I streamed. Not the smartest idea. I should have just taken a break, and I regret that because it gave me a really short fuse. Anyone asked the same questions.
Star, it's not YouTube that hates you. It's not the TF2 community that hates you. It's not the Overwatch community that hates you. You're probably a blip on most of these most of these people probably fired off that little hate ball, little ball of derision into your fucking YouTube video, into your comment section, and then promptly forgot they made it. And because they did that, you're over here claiming that that you have post-traumatic stress disorder.
It physically hurt to answer them every time. So I was just getting exhausted. And I didn't want to give up streaming because I really liked it. The same way that with YouTube, I didn't want to give up making videos, but I figured, like, it's better for me to just leave. So my option is to just do that again, just leave from the thing that I'm enjoying doing, just get up and leave, because, I don't know.
It doesn't sound to me like you enjoy doing any of this. You have said that you enjoy. Excuse me. You've said that it sounds like you enjoy live streaming, and maybe you do. You've said that you enjoy making YouTube videos, but it really seems to me like you've convinced yourself that maybe you should be enjoying this stuff, so maybe you say you do. I don't know. You've claimed that YouTube has given you post-traumatic stress disorder, and that's a pretty bold claim there, Star. I don't know. I've never, if I'm ever shot at and I get PTSD, I'm probably not going to say I enjoyed it.
It's like too hard, or there's problems. So I pushed through being in a really shitty situation, and that just made it worse. The last thing I'm gonna say is to all of the people that feel betrayed and will tell me things like Team Fortress 2 made you. The only reason you're popular.
Star, it's not these people that hate you. These are people that you have invented in your brain to help you feel sorry for yourself. Okay, this is all in your head, dude.
Is because of Team Fortress 2, so how could you turn your back on us? That is a super toxic relationship that I don't need to be in.
This is a super toxic relationship that you've created in your head. Because I'm pretty sure that no one sees you on the street and it costs you about you not making YouTube videos anymore. Pretty sure that doesn't happen.
You're telling
Something tells me that you don't go to Walmart and run into people who walk up to you and say, "Hey man, you're a fucking loser because you don't upload YouTube DF2 haha funny videos."
me the only
Was it Star that had the Smashing Gentleman group? It was that Star? I don't remember.
reason I have value is because I can perform this one sole task that you want me to. But I don't.
Here it is. Here it is.
The people that feel betrayed.
Yeah, it was Star's group.
Tell
Thank you.
me things like Team Fortress 2 made you.
Yeah. He's got a fucking group of sycophants that fucking worship him, and he's boohooing about his YouTube channel.
The only reason you're popular is because of Team Fortress 2, so how could you turn your back on us? That is a super toxic relationship that I don't need to be in. You're telling me the only reason I have value is because I can perform this one sole task that you want me to. But
Star, this is an argument that you're having with yourself in your own head.
I don't have to do it, and I don't value myself the same way that you value me. I'm confident enough to say that whatever I do, I would succeed in. And you're insane if you think that if I did the exact same stuff that I did in Minecraft, I wouldn't have similar success. You did not make me. You can't because you don't control me, and that's all that
Star, man, I gotta break some news to you. These people are exceptional at controlling you because they made you cry in a video that you didn't even have to make. I mean, this is some pretty good control. I would say these people just control the shit out of you. If a bunch of ding dongs on YouTube can convince yourself that you're some sack of shit, I don't know, man. I'd say they controlled you.
that's trying to do is exert this control so you can get what you want, and I've heard it.
And you want these people to do this to you. You are inviting this criticism. Like you want these people to bully you so you can use it to make yourself feel bad.
For years, all people on social media are treated like it's a dream job that you should be there to entertain me.
I would love to be a social media influencer. That would be great.
And I'm the one doing it for you, so you need to be grateful all the time because I would kill to be in your position. So get up and do it.
I don't think that you need to be grateful all the time, Star. I don't think you owe these people anything. Quite frankly, these people can go pound sand. But instead of preferably ignoring these people. You not just don't acknowledge these people. They don't exist. Fuck them. But instead of in your own mind, just telling these people to pound sand, tell them to just fuck off, and just ignoring them, you're letting these people manipulate your life, your existence, your fucking time on this earth is being corrupted by people just because you're letting them. And the reason why you're letting them is to use them as a tool to hate yourself.
I'm replaceable. I made Team Fortress 2 live commentaries. Go for it, dude. Apparently it's not that hard. You just wait around for someone else to make you. And if you don't want to go do that, then that's because other things have value, right? And you don't need to do that. So the irony is that pandering to you and being successful that I know I could have done is the part that made me stop. I don't want to make clickbait. I don't want to do react videos. I don't want to do the same tired, stale content just because that's what people want me to do and that's who they want me to be. So then why'd you go make shit content on Twitch? It was relaxing. It was fun. I enjoyed it.
That's great. There's nothing wrong with that. What's wrong here is that you're letting these people affect your mental health. That's what's wrong here.
The people I was
and the reason why you're letting these people affect your mental health is because you hate yourself.
Around. I liked the community.
The issue with your relationship with YouTube lies not in the nature of your YouTube channel or the nature of your content or even the nature of your fan base reacting to your content or your shift away from Team Fortress 2. None of that matters. What matters is that you've got deep-seated self-esteem issues. And your deep-seated self-esteem issues is having a detrimental effect on your creator career.
It wasn't about the content. It wasn't to be a content creator. It was fun. So enough about the past. You're still listening, so I'm gonna tell you about what I'm actually currently doing and where I think I'm going. I had mentioned earlier that I met a lot of people through Overwatch, and one of the people that I met and created a long-lasting friendship with is a person named Arcadum. He introduced me to the whole wild world of
I was gonna make fun of that guy, but he's probably got a girlfriend, so I'll just keep my comments to myself.
Dungeons and Dragons, and I fell in love with it. So my next video that I upload about a week from now is actually going to be a Dungeons and Dragons story.
And how'd it do? I can't. My mouse is broken. I can't scroll the wheel really fast. Okay, it's got 132,000 views. That's pretty good. That's like, is that $1,000? I think. How much is that? I'd have to go look at the Social Blade.
Is one of my favorite moments from all of the sessions we played together live on his Twitch channel. I think it needs this little bit of introduction before I post it, just completely out of the blue for you to understand why I would be doing.
You don't need to do this, Star. You could just upload the video. In fact, just uploading the video would have been great. It probably would have gotten these views here because instead of clicking this video to watch you be all sad, they would have just clicked the other video to be like, oh wow, he uploaded it. That's crazy. Cool. What's he doing? Oh, he's doing D&D. All right, we'll watch Star do D&D.
Doing that and what my motivations are, like where it's coming from. And if you compare it to the Titan video I uploaded a year ago, Dungeons and Dragons content is not going to get DMCA claimed. However, it still has that exact same flow where you're following a story of, let's just say, an obscure movie no one has already seen before, which is what I prefer to make my basically videos on. I don't want to make them on like The Avengers. You've already seen that. That's boring to me. I feel like you just know what that is. You're not learning or seeing anything.
That's a good content idea. Tell stories. There are a lot of good storytelling YouTube channels.
New, unless.
And you're probably you're a good speaker. Just stop speaking about hating yourself because that's a really bad topic. That's a topic that no one cares about.
By chance you had already seen Titan, in which case I end up changing the video so much that's not even what the movie really was. So, D&D content makes a lot of sense for me because of how much I've been enjoying it, but also my main project that I've been working on the last couple of
Dude, you're probably just gonna fucking end up hating that too. You're gonna sit there and you're gonna cherry pick the 3 comments that say D&T is gay and boring, and then you're gonna upload an 18-minute long screed about how everybody hates D&D content and how nobody loves you and you're really sad.
months is my own.
And you're a Korean War
I like how
veteran.
you're like when he's moving the things in the game.
What'd you say? I didn't hear what you said.
Own tabletop system because I've been playing D&D so long, it's not good enough for me anymore. It's done on a virtual
There's
tabletop.
still
that
no,
auto
you're
counts.
moving your mouse while he's moving the sword things in the VR
Oh,
game.
yeah.
Calculates a lot of stuff that would be too difficult to do with traditional pen and paper. So it's its own complete thing, own set.
I'm playing Minesweeper. I don't know. I'm playing Minesweeper while I'm listening.
Thing entirely made by me, and my wife has put a lot of effort in as well to create original.
That's cool. That's really great, Star. But what's happened is that you poisoned the well by uploading the Boohoo video. You uploaded the Boohoo video because you hate yourself, and you've got to let everybody on YouTube know that you think you're a big sack of shit. And instead of coming back to YouTube with big fanfare and going, I'm going to do D&D content because I like D&D. And while I'm at it, I'm going to get big fat YouTube checks. So fucking click the red goddamn button and ding the bell and give me some fucking YouTube D&D money. Instead of saying that, you uploaded this video and now everybody thinks you're sad.
Artwork for it, and it's been a lot of fun. We play it on Thursdays on my Twitch channel. It's called The Myriad.
There's nothing wrong with this section of his video. He's talking about wanting to do D&D. That's awesome, Star. Go play D&D and stop crying like a little baby because you hate yourself.
It's been going pretty well. There may be some stuff showing up here on this channel about that, but I honestly don't know yet. I really don't know my plan for content. In a lot of ways I've thought about, maybe I should do like a Patreon or like do this or do that, but I just don't know how consistent and what exactly this is.
This has got to be a troll. There's no way. There's no way. I love your old videos, like the Duo Spy videos you did with Germa X3. I think Cairo Drake is playing a little trick on you, buddy.
Leading to quite yet, but it doesn't matter because I'm jumping in headfirst and just doing it anyway and sort of seeing where it's going to lead. But a lot of people have a lot of questions whenever it gets brought up of like, when are you going to do this with it? I'm just one step at a time right now. And
Where's the ampersand? There we go.
see what feels natural. And the first step is this video, so uploading a D&D video can at least, for a first step, feel natural.
Your first step wasn't uploading the D&D video. The first step was making sure that your YouTube audience knows that you hate yourself.
Besides that, you might be surprised to hear that I have actually been working on another Basically video for like a year, so I still do make video content.
A year? Okay.
There's just never gonna be a schedule with it. There's no expectations of like
You have associated your YouTube channel with your sickening issues with your self-esteem. And I actually, Star, if you turned your YouTube channel into constant videos complaining about how everyone hates you, that would probably be really funny. I would probably really enjoy watching all that.
when this is gonna be done. I just know that one day I would look forward to being able to post it when it's finally finished, because I keep getting held up or running into a brick wall of ideas for it, or just not having the time to work on it. So making videos still fun, but I'm not sure where it fits into my priorities. At this point,
You didn't answer the question. You didn't answer what happened to the old star. You spent 16 minutes projecting your own self-hatred onto your comment section. And then for the last part of the video, you talked about wanting to make D&D videos.
I would definitely rather make videos than do streams, but both of those things, neither one has to be.
What's his Twitch channel like? What's he do about his... He's doing like tabletop shit. He's doing just chatting. He's playing Poe. I just don't know. This guy's pathetic. This guy's really sad. Like, let's see. Oh man. I really, 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 really want to be featured in a Star Complains video. If we could do that, that'd be awesome. So thanks for watching, guys. That's it for this stream. Go ahead and smash the big red button that says subscribe, and ring the bell.